freaking dryer. She's cold. Oh man. Warm jacket. I've got a little bit thicker sock on today. I got my work boots on. Jeans. Cold hands. Warm coffee. Fresh cup of coffee. Where am I thinking about putting the light bulb? Well, I'm thinking about going right here on the bumper, but out of the way so that this portion of the bumper can be used to sort of nudge stuff if need be, and then that way we're not damaging the light bar. So, without any further ado, I'm going to kind of get, my head's cut off, I'm going to go ahead and get the things I think I need. I'm going to go harvest the light bar off of the bumper, and well, go from there. My wiring box usually is up there, but it's around the corner. I think the only thing I might need to go to the store for is a relay, because I'm going to do this differently than how I did it on my truck, because I had that just wired, like hot power going right through the cab. I'm going to run skinny wires for my switch that'll go to the relay, and then the relay will feed the light bar directly to the battery. So, or yeah, something like that. It'll be directly connected to the battery, thicker wires going to the light bar, and then that way we're not having any hot power going through the cab, or high amp power, let's just put it that way. So I think I have a fuse somewhere. I'm going to need that. I think the actual relay power we're going to wire into a fuse circuit in the truck. I've got to figure that out. Maybe go get an ATA circuit, find a live circuit that's on, and then from there I have a 15 amp fuse somewhere. I need to find it, because we're going to use that to fuse the light bar itself. At least now it'll be on a flat surface, so it won't be like that. So we're going to go right up against the grill, and we'll be able to use the grill to kind of center. This is actually almost the same inner size here. I need to find a new grill for it. This one's all decorated. So yeah, I think that's going to go right about there. Right up against the truck. I'm going to check the bumper out. It looks like someone's bumped into something with it before. This is pushed in a little bit on this side. I'm going to have to fix that. But before we get too far ahead, this headlight here is bugging me because it's pointed off into the passenger side. The passenger light is about where it needs to be. Okay, I'll show you where we can adjust. So for up and down, you have that adjustment there. But then you have that one right there. So I'm gonna see if I can find a socket and put a baby ratchet down in there and move it out. For whatever reason, it's tilted in. I don't like it. So what I found out, the size for this little guy is a 5/32, a little baby. Like I said, this will do up and down. I'm just going to eyeball it here. The best time to do a headlight alignment is at night. Now the tricky part is getting this down in here. It would have been nice if they left you some type of access hole for this, but oh no, why would anybody do that?
Now there's a reason that wrench won't fit in there.
Alright, we're gonna come back to this part because I don't know what to do for that. Anyways, I got a 5-terminal relay. This is all I could get. They didn't have a 4-terminal, which was weird. But this looks like it'll still do the same thing. You have one that goes to ground. Alright, let me see if I can remember. Remember which one goes to ground. I think it was 30. Pin 30 is your power. 85 is going to be ground, and then you have 86, which takes low voltage or low power, low current power from your switch. Oh, I forgot to get an ATA circuit. AutoZone has that kind of crap there. Sorry, sidetrack. This one here is going to take power, low current power from your on-off switch, and then this is going to send power to your source. The cool thing about this relay, it's a 12 volt, so it'll need 12 volts, but it can take 40 amps. So this should be plenty for the light bar, which is going to be a momentary use item anyway. So set that aside. That was $8. Hopefully that works out. I set my shop lights up so it gets a little bit more lighting. Let's see what I'm doing. I'm gonna pour me another cup of coffee. So I pulled all the clips and got the doohickey out. Pull this little flap out of the way, clean it up. So it looks like this poor bastard of a grill is held on by one screw. Look at that! It's held on by one screw. Yeah, we're broke right here. We're broke here, and then we're broke here, and then we're broke here and here. That's hilarious. Okay, now I have lots of room to get at this now. I can get a nice pair of vice grips on there. Oh yeah, we got a little bit of core support damage right here. And this bracket right here is bent in. So this should be straight. This was down at the bottom. She's a bit twisted. Can we untwist it? Can we untwist it without, like, splitting it? Is that an option? It's a little better. Probably gonna leave it alone because we do have adjustment in this, so I think it'll be fine. So I'm letting this is kind of just sitting naturally. So we'll snug that down. And then we can put this where we want it. Yeah, I'm able to push this all the way back out. That's good. And it looks much more even than the other, or just as even as the other side. I had to go to extreme measures to bore this hole out, and you guys do not want to know what I did to do that. That's freaking bright. I missed it. I like it just like that. That should throw plenty of light down the road. 86 is the on and off trigger. And then 85 is earth. And then 30 to 87 is your doohickey. So you have, oh, I see what's going on here. You have two 87 pins, so you could have one go to another deal. So, okay. You know, I don't know, there's something nice about the light rain that we're having right now. It's kind of nice listening to, especially right now where I'm just kind of tinkering and, well, it's not a problem now because I have cover to work on. You know, when I was at my parents', you know, my mom's garage is, she had some stuff going on, and it was just, you couldn't work in it anymore. But I like listening to the rain right now. It only pisses you off when you're trying to get something done and it's pouring down rain, and then you can't do it, and then you just get disappointed and mad. Well, anyways, I don't have the right size eyelet. I was hoping to have one of the bigger ones, because where I'm attaching it to the hot side of the starter solenoid. It has a couple of power wires going to the positive of the battery. I'm trying to keep stuff off of this. I'm trying to keep it clean, you know what I'm saying? Okay, that's working. There we go. Yeah! Click! Click! Nice! Okay, I got a piece of fuel hose here. I'm just gonna use it as a grommet. And I'm going through this little hole right here. I'll show you what I'm going through. So I'm going right here. If you shine a light through it, you can see it right there, and then it's running along up here. So that's what I'm gonna do. Oh, let this get nice and hot. Okay, I got my little eyelet put on here, and actually just so happens these screws that I have here, they fit like perfectly in the eyelet here, so that'll work for me. And then I want this to be down like that. That way the grill can sit on top and we have slack. And then you just hear like honking and stuff. These screws will actually, they're sharp enough where they will poke and you can burn a hole. Relay still works. I have my ground here. I went and just kind of covered this up for the most part so it would be kind of protected. What I want to do right now is I'm going to get my ground and everything hooked up. So I'm going to undo this guy right here. this is where I'm going to mount the relay and my ground for it. This guy, I soldered it in such a way so that I could just do the following. There we go. Okay, didn't short out. So now it should be a matter of, yeah, that's awesome. I'm gonna get a piece of looming for this just to protect it. It's gonna go right around some stuff that it's gonna rub against. And then what I'll continue to do is run it up and along here, and I'm gonna zip tie it in place. And then I already have a little hole that I drilled out in the firewall. So this will get ran down into that, and then we can go ahead and begin cab wiring. You almost can't tell where the wires are. You can see a little bit right back there. There, it's not in the way or anything. Hidden. Yeah, buddy. So I think I'm gonna go I need to get food, so I'm gonna do that thing. I'm also thinking about putting the scroll back on. I think we're done here because this is good. That's good. Now I'm just working on putting the wire in the cab. So I've got some switches here I got from Todd a year ago, I think. These have an annoying blue light. And I'm debating on if I want to use this one or not. I'm going to see if I can find a spot or if how I mount it will it make it so that the light is okay. No, the light's not okay. I probably won't use the light. I'll probably just bypass all that. So I'm gonna use that, but where I'm gonna put it is the question. And probably won't be able to pop that back in. What I want to do I want to put it in here somewhere. I want to see if I can unscrew this. Yeah, this might actually come out. I don't know what's the hardest part, mounting the thing or wiring. This is what I did. This is my this is the feed wire. Well, not feed, but this is the trigger wire for the relay. And I'm gonna run this up behind the carpet so it's out of the way of pedals and stuff. So it's probably going to terminate somewhere there and then go under the carpet and be hidden. And then it'll come up here. And one wire, I think I'll attach the yellow to this orange one right here. This green one here is going to get tied in with this. But what I'm going to do here, I actually need to, this plugs up into the ashtray. I'm going to take that wiring harness out of there. And then I'm going to tap for power through this circuit because it's fused. And what we'll do, the green wire is going to go to the other part of the harness up there that I'm going to pull out and use down here. And the switch, I'm going to put, I think I'm going to put the switch right here in the center. See? Yeah, and go right here. And so I took this kick panel, I need to put it back in park actually. Oh, I forgot my, where'd my little push pin thing go? Son of a bitch, I lost it. I lost her tubes. So I took this kick panel out, and it's just a screw here, a push pin there, and a screw here, which I was able to get that out. Pop this out, and I lifted the carpet up. I actually used a half inch socket and took the seat bolts out so I could get more room on the carpet. And then this little wire harness I did up, I put right along under here. And of course in the process I get cut. That looks pretty good, huh? Wait till I get a new grill for it. So the top part of the center console here. So what I'm thinking about doing is putting a switch here. And then when I do backup lights, I'll probably do a switch here. So now what I'm going to do is carefully drill a hole. Look away, tubes. Hey, look at that. That switch is in such a great spot. I mean, I have my hand just laying there, and my middle finger's right on that switch, and I'm like, let's go for a drive, huh? Put you on the GoPro. When these vehicles get around this hump here, I can throw my light on it and see how much better this is. Oh yeah! This guy's going like 45. Screw it, we're gonna go, we're gonna take the crappy road. Hopefully he turns right. I'm actually hoping he turns right. Turn right, come on, turn right. Don't keep going, don't keep going. Alright, we're going the crappy way. That's right here, you throw your high beams on, you're like, eh! I can't see a damn thing. So I'm just like, boom! Somebody's coming already. I don't even know what the speed limit is through here, but God, that just makes such a difference. I can see. Go 45. I mean, there's no point in going 55. Yeah, this is what I'm talking about right here. Now this you can't see you're not gonna be able to see me even if I had the camera flipped around, but this road is awful. Yeah, now I can oh jeez, shit. I can quickly turn it on and off. If another car's coming, I can swiftly and safely turn it off. That's my truck is just you gotta put them in a good spot, you know. You know, for such a crappy road, this thing is just soaking up the well, it's not really soaking up anything. It's not as rough. My truck's pretty rough on this road. Not gonna lie about that. This thing is, it's like marshmallows, but then you have all this rebound, and then it's like the shocks just aren't doing anything. Oh, oh, jeez, this road. Well, it's a good thing it has that twin I-beam front suspension, because I don't think I'll solid axle swap this. You know, it's funny, like when my truck was twin I-beam, it just didn't really ride all that great, and then when I did the solid axle, it actually rode a little bit better in some ways. But then you got this twin I-beam, how did it just ride so much better? I think the twin I-beam, the four-wheel drive twin traction beam, I think for some reason probably rides better. I don't know if it's the geometry of the beams that they changed, or even the cast iron half-ton twin I-beams rode better than the stamped steel one that I had. You know, the blown shocks are actually pretty good on this road. I gotta keep my chainsaw in this thing. I was really having to put some steering into that one. I don't know if I was sliding or what. The tires in the back of this are crappier than the ones in the front, so let's see how she handles. So far I'm not sliding. My truck, I feel like my truck would slide in this, which I really don't care too much for. I mean, I love the truck, but good God, I need to get a canopy or something in the back. And I don't want to be the guy that... Oh shit! I don't want to be the guy that puts sandbags in the back of his truck. I just don't like that idea. It seems stupid. I'm gonna have to get like a fiberglass canopy or something for it, but I don't want to do that because then it's like it becomes a love-hate relationship with those things, you know. Like it looks good, but then you're like, yeah, like it looks like a truck, not a Bronco, and then I don't know. Oh, it's gated off. So you guys know, I can't see. Okay, now just forget that.